As all the ideas in the company, I'm the least talented guy, that's why I'm the boss. The guy with the talent is Aurélien. So that's his idea, of course. But it was something that we made out of frustration after one game that we had to work for another company. And Arkido is a self-funding company, usually working for themselves and then releasing the game. But down the road there was some trouble and we had to work for hire. And we didn't like that a lot. We were not designed to do that. So there was some kind of frustration going up, and we promised each other that our next game would be completely crazy. And I think we kept our promise. What we like at Metroidvania is because we're a small studio, we really like to have the feeling go through 2D, very precise, crisp 2D. I mean, we are a big fan of Ubisoft Montpellier, for instance, the guy who did Rayman Origins. This is the kind of thing we really like. It's the kind of games we like most to play. And basically we wanted to do our thing on that. So Metroidvania, backtracking, the wheel, which allows you to go back to previous levels and then go through lava, and not just the rosy things which were easier in the beginning. And you have new things, you have loads of Easter eggs, of silly jokes. I mean, the concept was putting everything to 11 and see what happens, too much of everything. The game is about Ash, your little rabbit, Prince of Hell, supposed to be badass, but you're not there yet. You're a little rabbit, you have anger management issues, you have an awesome wheel, and you will use your wheel to drill through hell and through your minions who do not pay enough respect to you. So now they're going to respect you, now that they're dead again. The kind of humor who's got is, of course, the personal humor of the individual in the company, but at the same time, structurally, we are just in between Japan and the US in terms of graphic, in terms of, the mangas from one side, the cartoons on the other side, the anime, stuff like that, and we are just in the middle, and we're trying to add a little bit of craziness of French. But apart from that, apart from countries, I would say that we all share the same gaming culture. I mean, we have been gaming for the last 25 to 30 years for the oldest one in the company. And so we are just paying homage to the game that made us laugh so much. And one amazing thing for me is to be just a few meters away from one of the greatest person on earth, Ron Gilbert. And I'm so close and yet so far. I mean, we are at the same booth on Sega, and he was one of the person who made me want to make games when I was a kid. And the kind of humor that you may find in Hell Yeah, there's a little bit of nonsense in it, and I think it's also thanks to people like him and to people like Tim Schafer and the Monty Python. It's the kind of humor, they come from all these places. We're sitting on shoulders of giants. I mean, we have been playing games for the last 25 years and there was so many great things in terms of game design. We don't have any pretension about that. It's not a game that takes itself too seriously. I hope it shows. We're just here to have pure fun, silly fun, but fun, If you're having half the fun that we had doing the game, I'm a happy man.